All right, now we're on to Doctor Strange, and it's just Victor and myself. Ben was here, but he bailed earlier because he actually is being responsible and he's got homework. And I don't think anyone's ever said that before. But all right, let's go right to New York to see what we thought.
All right, I must admit I was asleep for part of the movie, but I've seen it a bunch of times thanks to it being on Netflix. But again, another good movie. Not too. They didn't try too hard to be funny. Wasn't too deep, but it had a lot of different elements. Introduced another Infinity Stone with a cool twist. I think Dormammu was lacking. The villains in this movie were not great, but at least it kind of introduced Baron Mordo a little bit. So I really like Doctor Strange as a character. I think the villain was lacking a little bit, but it set him up at least to at least make it an appearance in Infinity War. So definitely not a bad film.
Yeah. What would you last rating?
I'd say like middle range, so
okay.
like a 3.8, maybe 3.
Yeah, I think that was a 3.5. The mic's cutting in and out when I make a noise.
Okay.
So yeah, that kind of covers it for me too. The only thing I add is it's an obvious sort of Tony Stark story or a cop of Iron Man. But I remember feeling, and it's still sort of true, that I'd like for it to be even weirder of a movie to get into mystic arts. But hopefully they're easing us into it because it's a headier concept to get your head around. It does sort of. It's nice to see it so you get an idea what his role in Infinity War will be. So. Yeah. I like it. It's a solid film. It's, for whatever reason, it's not something that I want to keep rewatching. And I totally recommend watching it with someone who has medical training because it's a lot of fun to hear them tell me what is right and not right about it when they're awake for the few bits that they are. So anyway, that's enough for Doctor Strange. We will move on. So thanks.